Hi, welcome to another session of Can I Have Another? I'm Mike.
I'm Steph.
We are here today at Automatic Slims at 399 I think Washington Avenue, right? Or did I say it wrong?
You said it wrong.
I said it wrong. Son of a, I just said it before. I'm sorry.
Now that you said it wrong, I forgot what it is.
Isn't it 13 something?
733 Washington
733,
Street. Sorry,
yeah,
people.
733.
We're back here in Manhattan, 733 Washington Street. We are here today with
Aldon.
Hi, Aldon. How you doing? Thank you for joining us on Can I Have Another? And let's get this story going.
Let's get down to the nitty gritty.
Yeah, let's get down to the nitty gritty. So, how did you become a bartender?
After I got out of college, I grew up in New York, so I just got a job bar backing at this place called Sweet Polly. I actually got the job through playing pickup soccer. The guy who owned the bar, would hit me up to come. I was really good back in the day. I played Division III soccer back in the day, so he would hit me up and I would come play for his team. And then eventually he asked me if I wanted to work, and I said yes. So yeah, I started bar backing in 2019. Yeah.
So for someone who's never been to Automatic Slims, how would you describe it to them?
How would I describe Automatic Slims? It is during the hours of 4:30 to 11, a low-key bar that'll play soul, blues, rock and roll. You can come in here and go on a date or read a book. But after 11 p.m. on Friday and Saturday, it gets pretty crazy.
It's a little heavy.
Don't lose your head.
Yeah. Don't lose your head. So what kind of crowd shows up here without fail?
What kind of clientele?
Yeah.
We get a lot of old school New York village regulars, but then most of our clientele these days are young people who are from California, Virginia, Ohio, people who work in finance, kind of stuff like that. But we get a pretty good eclectic mix of people. Yeah.
Nice. So what song would instantly show, I know the name of the song, the bar is from the song, but what song shows this bar off the most?
Probably the 10-minute version, All Too Well by Taylor Swift.
Okay.
That's fantastic.
It's a reflection of our new clientele.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What part of your personality gets amplified when you are working at the bar?
That's a good question. I think, to be a bartender, you have to, be able to, talk to people that you've never met before, and also maybe usher people in a positive direction of fun as opposed to a negative direction of fun. So maybe I've always been someone who likes to entertain. I've always, been somebody who likes to have dinner parties and stuff like that. So, bartending just kind of is an extension of that aspect of my personality.
So are you more into just a calm crowd? You like that up crowd, that upbeat crowd, that let's go and let's
I like it both.
happen?
I really like coming in at times like this when I can talk to somebody and have a real conversation. But I work late night a lot of the time, and it's just pumping out drinks and just go. So yeah.
Is it ever not busy here, or is it as always
It gets crazy. It'll get really crazy, for sure.
So have you ever had a funny interaction with a customer that's been here? Or...
I've had a lot. A lot of the funny interaction, I don't even know if I want to share them on camera. A lot of girls hitting on me who are just being crazy, or guys who are on a lot of drugs and can't even talk, and we just have to kind of put them in a cab and get them home before they do anything stupid. Yeah, I've definitely had some crazy nights here. I'll tell you guys one funny story. So it was my second time bar backing ever. I was 19 years old, or no, I was 21. I was 21 years old. And my boss, who's also the part owner of the bar, and he doesn't really bartend that much, but he was covering a shift. And it just so happened that day the new frozen margarita machine showed up. So he was like, all right, bar back, read the instructions, clean all the parts, put it together. We're gonna make some frozen margaritas. So I spent like 2 hours like getting this machine all set up, whatever. We get the frozen margarita machine working. He mixes up some margaritas. We got them in there. We're giving them out to people for free. Whatever. He's pounding them back. I had a couple. I noticed that he is getting like really drunk. Like he's like getting like destroyed. And also the customers are getting really drunk. Like everybody in the bar is like super fucked up. And he ends up passing out in the bathroom. And this is like my third day ever working. I'm like, I don't know anything. So I just and this is like a high-end cocktail bar. This is like a really nice bar. I'm wearing like a bow tie and like suspenders. I look like an idiot. And I just tell the whole bar like 86 cocktails, like beer, wine, shots only, because I don't know how to make anything.
Yeah.
And eventually he gets up from the bathroom floor, comes upstairs. I'm like, oh, okay, maybe he's okay. Just goes straight out the door, comes back 15 minutes later with like a pizza, goes back downstairs. I'm like, this is like insane. It turns out that when he was making the margarita mix, he didn't account for the water, like that you're supposed to use in the frozen mix, right? You're supposed to put like a third water. So basically every margarita that he was giving people was like 3 margaritas worth of alcohol. And he probably had like 10, so maybe he had like 25 margaritas.
I don't know, one day he passed out in the bathroom.
That's a good night. Actually, no, that's not.
That's food.
Yeah, that was a good introduction to like kind of like the ups and downs, what can happen. You got to be ready for anything.
And you found out more than you found out by yourself, because you pretty much ran the house by yourself.
Yeah,
there
pretty
you
much.
go.
Yep, pretty much.
Did you become a bartender after that day?
I did work my way up at that spot. I was a bar back, and then I became a server, and then I was a bartender. I learned how to make like nice cocktails. I had a really good mentor there, a couple people. Sean McClure, shout out Sean McClure. People who showed me how to like mix drinks, stuff like that. I worked around, but working here has been a little bit different. It's like a dive bar, mostly beer shots, tequila sodas. Good energy here, a little more chill.
So what would you say is the best part of working here?
Meeting some cool people, I made some friends. I really liked all my coworkers.
That's always a good thing.
Being in the village is like, it can be a lot of fun on a Friday night. Money's pretty good. Yeah.
Are you from New York?
I'm from New York, yeah. I grew up in Fort Greene.
Your whole life?
Brooklyn. Yep. Yeah.
So what is something that customers do that pisses you off?
Not tipping.
Yeah.
What else?
Guys, just get it together.
Yes.
There's a lot of stuff.
Tipping is key.
I try not to get too annoyed when people are doing objectively annoying things. I'm a pretty even-keeled person. But, sometimes people can, like, order 2 drinks, and then when I come back, they'll like, oh, let me get 2 more drinks, and then I'll come back again, let me get 2 more drinks. It's like, just tell me all the drinks. I'll make them all. There's all sorts of stuff people do, honestly.
Like there's a list.
Yeah, mainly not tipping though. That'd probably be number 1.
Every bar that we've interviewed, like a bartender, they say the same thing.
Yeah.
Apparently, I don't know what's happening, but I don't understand why no one's tipping.
Yeah.
Please tip.
I don't. This is their job. This is what they do.
I think it's educational. It's either you're not, you don't know, or you're an asshole. Those are the only 2 options. If you know. So I like to think people are ignorant. Then we can show them how to act.
So to you, what does a drink? Let's say a couple drinks. Let's take margarita. Let's take a martini. Let's take long iced tea.
Sure.
Let's take espresso. What does they say about each crowd from each person?
Like, what does the drink say about a person? Yeah. I am actually a true believer that like anybody can order any drink without any aspect of their personality being reflected in that drink. Like you could see like a biker with tattoos come in here and order a Cosmo. Would not bat an eye. Yeah. Aperol spritzes are delicious. I would drink 10 of them on a Saturday afternoon in Italy. But if you're drinking espresso martinis after 2 a.m., that means you're
Someone's had a night?
Yeah, there's something wrong with you, for sure. You should stop. Reevaluate.
Reevaluate.
So what's your go-to drink on, like, let's say the end of the night?
Just depends, you know. I like drinking mezcal. I like drinking tequila, straight up. Like really good tequila, no additive free, 100% agave. I've been drinking a lot of scotch. They just came out with a Korean single malt whiskey called Key One. Super excited about that. Shout out to Korea. I'm half Korean. In terms of like cocktails, I mean, you know, I love like a daiquiri with like a couple different kinds of rums, maybe a Jamaican rum and a Haitian rum mixed together.
Haitian rum is good.
You know, whatever. You know, I'm down for anything.
Have you ever had any kind of Korean type of drinks?
Like Korean cocktails?
Yeah.
There's like a couple places in the city that I've been to that are pretty good. Double Chicken Please, really good spot. Atomics, the bar at Atomics, really good. Korean people drink soju.
I love soju. I love soju.
I don't like soju.
I love it.
It's kind of it's all right. Like there's some.
I'm not sure what soju. What is
It's
soju?
like a rice wine, but it's like strong. It's like
Flavored.
25% alcohol.
I mean, it's like $5.
Yeah, you can get the green bottles. You can get pretty fucked
And,
up on
yeah,
those.
I'm like,
Yeah.
but
And they
it's so
make
good, though.
flavored ones.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, not really. I like Korean beer for sure. Korean beer is really good. Like it's very crisp. You could drink like 20 of them.
Is that like also like a rice beer? Or is that something?
It's like just like a
green
beer
beer?
that goes really well with like spicy food. It's just like a lager, like a
Nice.
5% alcohol, smooth,
Smooth
crisp, like kind of like just like an American lager,
Nice. I
but
like that.
even cleaner. Yeah.
Now, being a bartender, is there anything like that feels like you shouldn't happen but does happen all the time?
Oh, like, okay, that's a good question. Like things that are normal that we all kind of just ignore
Yeah.
that should not exist anymore. That's a good question. Like, you know, some things are kind of bar specific. You know, I won't say anything about this bar. Just don't want to get
trouble?
in trouble. We do everything perfect here.
Yes.
Definitely worked at some spots where there was some shady stuff going down. But you know what's kind of shitty is like charging like people at the door. I think that's kind of a shitty practice. What else? The abolishing of the $5 beer shot deal. I don't know whatever happened to that. Now it's like $10 beer shot deals. John, we should get a beer shot deal going,
I
man.
blame that.
We could do like a
We could do a Budweiser, Jameson.
like $12, like
That's actually not a bad deal.
Yeah.
right?
We should just do a Budweiser and Bushmills. That'd be like a redneck way to
there's
go.
like-
Or
there's-
PBR Bushmills.
I think the only $5 beer shot left is at Rudy's. You know Rudy's?
I've
Bar
heard of
and
it,
Grill,
but
Rudy's, yeah.
I've never
Like
been.
44th Street and 9th or whatever. I think they have a beer shot that's $5.
We've seen a couple of places with a beer shot that weren't too bad, like 7, 8.
Yeah, 7.
Yeah.
7's good.
7's good.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
What drinks make someone say, "Yeah, I'm definitely having another one"?
Like, what do you mean? Like,
Something that
Something
you
that
did
maybe you
personally
created.
that like you like people always come back for more.
oh, that's a good question. Sometimes I'll like if people want something special, I'll do like a elderflower, lemon juice, gin, simple syrup thing. It's very crowd pleasery. You know, elderflower kind of has that kind of lychee flavor to it. It's pretty good. I make a couple good mezcal drinks too. If someone wants some mezcal old fashioned, I could mix you something up.
You said mezcal old
I
fashioned.
know, I'm just like,
Yeah,
that's,
yeah.
I
That's
never heard of that
interesting.
one.
Wow. Now, is it something that you've always played around with, or just like you?
I have a back. When I first started, you know, making drinks, I worked at a high-end cocktail bar, and I've always been interested in cocktails. You know, it's been kind of nice working here, not making cocktails that much, honestly. But Yeah, if you want something special, I'm definitely your guy. People ask for me sometimes, you know.
That's good. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. I might have to take you up on one of those.
Yeah, I got you anytime.
So what would you say is more dangerous here? The person saying ordering shots, or a person saying just one more? Or which one would you prefer? Like the one that says one, like order shots, or just one more? Because sometimes when they say just one more.
Yeah, I think
the
the just one more person is definitely the one that's more questionable. we get a lot of people in here who are like trying to drink past their limit because it's just like we like to have fun here, and people will come in and already drunk, and we're very, very cognizant of people being overserved, and we try and do as good a job as we can as protecting people from themselves. So definitely the one more person is the guy that you just or girl, you give some water and try and have a conversation with them and make them have a good time without having another drink.
So how many people have failed in going out? We're only going out for one.
What do you mean by that? Like
So
going
people
just?
are like, yeah, we're just going for one drink and that's it. We'll go home.
I don't think that exists. So I think everybody.
Dude, that's just.
That's not a real thing. That's a
another
fantasy.
thing.
Yeah. Maybe just 3.
Just three. Yeah. We're
three.
at 0.05%.
I'm just doing 3. Just 3 tonight.
Yeah.
I'm like, I think we both said just one
Yes,
more.
we all
It's never
both said
just
just
one
one.
more. Now we just say, let's just go for a couple.
Couple. Yeah.
Yeah.
A couple is cool.
Couple's better than just
Couple,
one.
yeah. One
It's
is-
like it's never just one.
What is that? That's ridiculous.
So, if there's anything that these bar stools could tell a person about this bar, what do you think they would say?
These bar stools.
Yes.
Bar stools would say, we've been through a lot, we've been kicked around, been buried in the muck. This place has duality, man. You should come back on another night. Come back on a Friday at like 1 o'clock. This is like 2 bars in one. These bar stools, they get sat in by loving customers and also kicked to the ground. So.
Now, we learned from bartenders that you guys hear everything.
True.
What's the most, let's say, like, funniest, but also stomach-turning thing you ever heard?
I've heard all sorts of stuff. Like, I've heard people being like really racist, people being homophobic, like thinking I can't hear when they're talking. I've heard people breaking up. I've heard people getting married. I've heard, couples fighting can be either sad, entertaining, or both. Just depends, The worst is when somebody is talking to you and you don't really want to talk to them, but they know that you're there at the bar and they kind of have you trapped. That can happen too.
So, it's how you start, you're like, come on, man, I want to go home.
Yeah, or like just like, leave me alone.
So what's a drink that makes you like, yo, you're not going to last the night?
Like if they order it.
They order, yes.
That's a good question. I mean, Long Island iced tea, it's a pretty classic answer. I'm sure. We try not to make those, honestly. So, whenever somebody orders one, I always tell them it's like gonna cost you $30. I'll tell them it's like it's really expensive, and like so they don't get it because it should be $30. It's like 6 ounces of alcohol in there.
Yeah, it's every white liquor and stuff like that. I know.
That's
I know
his
them pretty
favorite.
well.
Has anyone embarrassed themselves here?
Embarrass themselves?
Like not you guys, but I'm saying.
Oh yeah. We've had people embarrass themselves here for sure. We've had people like throwing up on other people. We had, I don't know, how much should I share of what's happened here? I mean, a lot of stuff has happened.
I mean, you don't have to say names, so we don't.
We had a guy
just
climb back here and he laid down on the floor.
a customer?
Yeah, and then he cut his hand by like flailing his, I don't know what, he might have been having a psychotic episode or something. He cut his hand by breaking a glass bottle, and then blood was like going up on the wall, so we had to close. We were like, this is like, there's just blood on the bar. And then like we had to clean it all. We had to like throw out a bunch of liquor.
Yeah.
That was pretty embarrassing. That was also scary.
Did he come back? Ever come back?
I don't know. I mean, we called him an ambulance.
Oh, okay.
And he was kind of incoherent, but he was still like talking. I was just like, what is going on with this guy? There's something up here. Yeah, definitely had people embarrass themselves though, for sure.
I would never come back.
Yeah, if I saw that, I think, yeah, if I was out there, I would be like, no way.
No, I mean, I would never come back if I was him.
That's something that
If you
you'd probably
remember.
never let down.
If he remembers.
Well, that's true.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what, I mean, I don't know if there's ever problems here, but what would cause more problems, birthdays or breakups?
Birthdays are not a problem. We have birthdays, I bet there's a birthday. I think there's a party happening tonight that there's a birthday.
Yes, I
Pretty
think
sure.
at 8.
Yeah, I think there's a private party tonight. So we love birthdays. Come by Automatic Slims, have your birthday.
That's gonna be fun.
Breakups could be a problem though. I've seen people like having public. I got you. I see people having like public spats that break into like other people's enjoyment, and for sure.
Now, do first dates here make you uncomfortable?
No, I love first dates, man. Come on. And I'm trying to make them uncomfortable. That's my goal.
Drop a fake ring in one of the glasses.
I'm just gonna come over and start asking questions, man.
Like how long
How'd you guys meet? How do you guys know each other?
Yeah. Yeah, stuff like that for sure. Maybe try and get them to go home together. Actually, that's my job. My job is
that is your drawing your job.
We're supposed to help people have sex.
Like, how do you feel like being a bartender is something to do with? It's not just you serving. You are more to sometimes some of these people. You are family, a friend. You are had to talk to about the problems, or you.
Yeah, I think about that a lot, actually. Yeah, it's like we're, what is the old adage? It's like we're uneducated psychologists.
Yes.
Yep, that's exactly what we're
But misguided psychologists. But I had a bartender tell me that the reason they call it bartending is because you're tending the bar. Like you're not just serving drinks. You're maintaining an atmosphere. You're tending. You're stoking the fire. Yeah. So bartending, it's an easy job in many ways, but there's a lot of subtlety to it. You have the right kind of personality.
Now, is bartending to you like your prime, or you're looking for something else in life?
Bartending is definitely a means to an end. I'm a musician. I've been doing music part-time for the entirety of my time bartending. I would definitely be interested in opening up my own restaurant / bar one day. I just need to get $1 million. But bartending is cool, but I don't think it's what I want to do forever. But
What kind of music do you play?
play rock and roll.
Are you you sing or you?
Yeah, I sing. Yeah, I play guitar.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Like metal or
Like
alternative?
kind of like indie rock, 70s rock kind of stuff. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Now, have you ever wrote songs from being a bartender?
I've had some inspiration, yeah. Like talking about like addiction and stuff like that. And like, when you're bartending, you can see like a pretty like wide swath of like society. You can see lots of different kinds of people, see the ups and the downs, see people lonely, see people happy. So yeah, bartending is definitely good ammunition for any writers, creatives, artists out there, for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely ways of learning stories, learning about people, and you can use it in any different way, and you are people, you are everything to some people, which is great.
True, very true. Yeah.
So what is one of the worst decisions you've seen unfold in a bar?
See people fight. It's pretty dumb. Also, we have big bouncers here who'll like fuck you up if you make a problem.
Just so you know.
Yeah. Yeah, being weird with women. Don't be weird with women.
Yeah, that's a big thing, yes.
Yes, exactly that.
Which Sean was talking about too, which is
Yeah.
women you guys protect a lot, which is very
sure.
nice.
Yeah, we have a couple things that the staff you have to have in your head. Don't overserve and watch out for creeps. Those are the main rules.
I like those rules.
Yeah, I think it was great. Now, something about bartender like that you would feel that a lot of people don't see as a bartender. What is something like that?
I think a lot of people don't appreciate how hard we work. We set it up and we take it down. And while the shift is going on, we're always aware. We're like the, well-trained professionals. We're Jason Bourne. People don't. If you've never worked in the service industry, you don't, see what happens behind the scenes. People don't see that there's, lots of staff who keep this place running that you would never see because, they're the porters working at night or the people working in the kitchen. Everybody that it takes to keep a bar running. It's a very, very laborious thing running a restaurant or a bar. A lot of people don't understand that. That's why, a bottle of Bud Light costs as much as a six-pack at the grocery store. You're paying for this play. You're paying for the atmosphere, and you're paying for the energy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because people have alcohol at home, but they like to come to the bar because it's the vibe and the atmosphere.
Yeah,
that's what,
exactly. You can drink at home if you want, but
yeah.
that's not as fun, man. For
No.
sure.
That is very true.
So, not to get more personal, are you single? Are you dating?
I am single. I was dating somebody, wonderful woman for a while, but we broke up like 6 months ago. I've been single.
Now, being in the bar business, has that hurt the life of dating, or has that made it better?
You can meet women at the bar, for sure, but you have to be careful. I think the client relationship is something that you should be just careful.
Don't be overzealous and see anything that walks through.
I would tread cautiously, But it's, meeting people at the bar is definitely possible, and it has happened. And
I'm pretty sure for bartenders, because, you guys dealing with people all the time, and some of them could be regulars, and they're like, hey, and then, you guys talk, and there you go.
Things do happen. I will say that.
So do you feel like, because you are you were always personal before you became a bartender, or you became more personal when you were a bartender?
It's a good question. Maybe a little bit of both. It's like good practice, good social skill practice.
Yeah.
Being a bartender.
I think that's one thing about a bartender that people can do. You start becoming more sociable, more able to read people, more able to deal with people. So I kind of wonder if that actually helps you more in the dating.
I think it's true. Yeah, if you're somebody who is more reserved and you want to get better at meeting strangers, it might be a good idea to bartend a little bit just to practice. But also at the same time, you have to have a level of gregariousness in order to be a bartender, in my opinion. I think the best bartenders are people who are good at talking to people. So it's a little bit of both.
Yeah. Dealing with people, you want people to stay, you want people to
enjoy themselves.
So it's just
have a good time.
something you learn. So it's like another socialism psychology thing.
Yeah, because if someone's having a bad day, they don't want you to bring them down. You have to,
Yeah. Or
if you're having a bad day, but you have to be the.
Some people are looking for a friend. Some people are looking to be, flirted on or whatever. It just depends.
So what's something a customer thinks they're hiding, but they're really not?
That's a good question. Weirdly at this bar, people try and take the fruit. It's right, but I see everything. I'm always aware of my fruit, so don't touch my fruit.
Don't touch your fruit.
People try to walk away without paying, but we're, who's getting away with that? That's crazy.
Yes.
The fact that they try is crazy.
People, I've always wondered how honest people are when they say, "Oh, I spilled my drink." Can I get another one, please? Usually I'm pretty nice about that, but you never really know. It doesn't happen that often. But I don't know. I don't think people are trying to get away with too much at this bar. We have, and also it's a really tight spot here. It's hard to hide anything.
What time does common sense leave the building? Here.
Common sense leave the building.
It's like when people are drunk.
Probably like 2 a.m.
2 a.m. Anyone
2
after
to-
2 is like,
2 to 3 a.m. is a common sense list bar for sure.
I guess 2 a.m. is like the bewitching hour.
yes.
Yeah, or it just depends.
Depends how
Anytime.
much they have.
Anytime could be
Yeah, anything can happen at any time. That's true.
rationality can
Especially with
pervade.
drinking. Common sense goes out anywhere sometimes.
Yes, for sure. It's a good question.
He's like, he gets smarter.
He gets-
Yeah, it's best not to be rational. Actually, it's best just to kind of be blissfully ignorant.
yes.
Yeah, sometimes.
That's why people come here.
So, okay, so finish the sentence. Nothing good ever happens, well, besides after 2.
Wait, sorry, what? Finish the sentence. What?
Nothing good happens
Gonna be on the side.
after.
2 a.m. except sexual liaisons with your bartender.
We know what he supports.
yes. So when you know when someone has enough?
How do you know when
Yes.
someone's had enough? That's a good question. It's, tip certification. Everybody should take that. You can tell if somebody's overserved by a lot of ways. Mainly their tone of voice, look in their eye, glassy eyes, not being able to walk. There's a lot. There's a
Not
lot.
being able to walk.
It'll be obvious, And if it's not obvious, not my fault.
Be like you asked for it. So, okay, so what's the one drink that you think leads to chaos?
The one drink? Vodka Red Bull. I think that's an
Red Bull.
obvious answer.
Do you guys serve Red Bull here?
Yeah, we got.
Oh, you do? Okay. I was
Nice
like,
little.
Yeah,
We
save
got a
the
Red
bomb.
Bull specific fridge.
Oh, yeah,
We didn't
shit.
have it for a long time actually, but we capitulated to the wants and needs of the masses.
I'm
Tequila
assuming
shots.
that's for the younger crowd.
It just depends, Younger crowd orders like vodka Sprite, but so does older crowd. Just depends,
I guess I drink like a young kid.
Yeah, right.
Like,
Vodka Sprite, Long Island iced teas.
I used to drink vodka Red Bulls when I was younger.
Long Island iced tea is definitely a younger because they just want to get fucked up as quickly as
So I
possible.
just like the taste of it, and I could down 4 at lunch, and I'm pretty good.
Well, you're a monster. then.
Yeah, I'm not small.
You're a beast.
Not small in any way.
I'm like, I can't have not one of
No.
those.
Yeah, you two should have a drinking competition.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's gonna win.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Well,
No, I mean, of course, but still, you should do it.
I could probably outdrink him in gin though.
yeah, I don't like gin.
Oh, okay. Just if it's in a Long Island.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, well, yeah, I don't taste it that. I mean, it's something I can drink. It's something I just don't want to drink.
Yeah.
And thank you for helping us. Thank you for going on this. We usually let the session of the bartender come out and say whatever they want. Sell yourself, your music, sell your music.
Yeah, sure.
We would love to hear anything more you would like to say, and just pretty much tell us what's going on.
Sure. My name is Aldon Bonsegazer. I'm putting out some music under the name Colo Remy in a couple months. I'm also, I didn't really talk about it at all, but I'm part of a mezcal brand that is launching very soon. We're going to be at this bar. We're called Mezcal Polilla. Shout out to all the people who've helped me out with doing that. You know who you are. Come to Automatic Slims. I'm here Friday night, 11 p.m. to late. If you say you heard me on this podcast, free drinks all night.
That'd be awesome.
And
They
thank
might
you
take you
both
up on
for
that.
having me on. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Thank
Great.
you.
Thank you. Thank you for another session of Can I Have Another? It was a great night here again at Automatic Slims, and
Come check it out.
come check it out. Bar is great. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Good night.
Appreciate it.